What's happening, good people? So yeah, sorry about the stream health. At the moment, what's going on is I'm uploading a product to pay, taking a bit of time, so it's going to be a bit choppy for this intro section, but I'm going to keep on working with this track, which I've called track 2. I'm just got to mix it, basically finish mixing it today, release it. Not release it yet, but I've got to finish mixing it. So yeah, if you do let me know what you're up to today. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a spin right now, but this is the most exciting phase of creating an auction for me. I've been looking forward to this for like 6 weeks. I finished the composition on all of these 10 tracks, which are inspired by synthwave. They are 80s action type pieces. I'm just going to play this thing in the background while I talk, and you get a sense of what we're trying to do here. And the next step is release them via Patron and Gumroad, but there's so much admin and metadata to see to that it just chows into my live stream time, so I try and get it done all at the same time, but yeah, long story short, forgive me for the crap quality of today's stream. I am working on getting this stuff to you. It's the quality of the music that I'm releasing is not the same as the quality of the stream, thankfully. But yeah, it's all in the service of getting it to you and putting it in your hands as soon as possible. So if the live stream suffers a little bit because of that, then so be it. So yeah, let's get into the mixing of this. First thing I've done here is I've imported the pre-master from a separate project from what I was doing yesterday, and I'm going to now do an A/B test between the two pre-masters. See, that really sounds a lot better to me on my end. That's like a bit MIDI, like mid-sounding. It's got a better finish to it, so let me just pump up the volume here a bit. Yeah, it's got a nice low end now, and I haven't even turned up my sub, so I'm looking on track to roll out some good stuff for you to use in your videos and your games. I just want to make a little bit of a addition to this guitar section over here, so let's first get that out the way. Cool. So here we are in the mixing stage of this project, and I'm going to be just looking at the guitar right now. I do want to pan it a bit. Not that one, this one. Let's just get the guitars out so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, let's get them just a little bit left and right. Widen that out a bit. Okay, let's hear that last part of the guitar again. That's the center one, just the one on its own, first channel here. Comes one on the left. I'll take this up a bit. Now we've got one on the right. Okay. That's great. I think really all that needs to be done now is yeah, that's cool. I'll just listen to it one more time. I think this thing's ready to bounce, actually, to be honest. Let's just sort out all of the MIDI stuff. You notice this is actually only peaking at like -5 dB, so we can do better there. I think what's probably happening is I've got quite a low value on the limiter. Let's take this up 3 dB. That should give us some. I should actually be using Julian on these tracks. Julian's fantastic for the analytical approach towards mixing. But this tambourine a little bit back. I think the timbre is a bit... Let's just take the tambourine. Stick a chorus on it. Just usually has the effect of putting it a little bit back in the mix. Also the tambourine is a bit... that's it. Somewhere in the background, and then we can actually clip out even more of the highs and take it up. That's what you're going for. Just the essential sound. Okay, let's listen to that guitar on its own. Take out a little bit of the bottom end. Let's peak it up there. Take it down 3 dB just to give it a... Here we go. I'm tempted to take this hard left. We've got them in hard left and hard right. Let's take that one down through. It's quite thick now. Okay. Cool. I think I'm actually happy with that. It's not going to get much better, especially with tinkering. You tend to kind of overdo things when you spend too long on them. So I'm going to just go ahead and do a bounce of this, I think. One thing I learned yesterday is that you can't actually bounce. I can't actually bounce while streaming. So I'm going to have to come back to that and just basically say this is ready to bounce. Aha, okay. Looks like we should have a better stream now because the upload is finished. Let's just change track quickly. I want to show you something what's going on here. I'm going to get out the way. What has happened now is this is a new product that I'm adding. It's one of the ones for the shop, and I've got all the files in here. They're like project files, like Ableton Live, self-contained Ableton Live files. It's called Moody Beats, and I'm just going to add the image again, seeing as that one seems to have broken. Yeah, and then I just publish this to the shop, and then that shows up as a digital product, and people buy it. And if you are a patron, you actually get these products included in your patronage. So it's the cheapest way to get it, basically. If you purchase the product on its own, then it's $9. Otherwise, $6 a month will get you access to everything in the shop. So I'm sharing this stuff with you because I know a lot of you are music creators, and I've been doing this kind of self-publishing thing for the last like 5 or 6 years now, and there's a playbook, there's a way that it works, there's a way that it doesn't. Let's just publish and I'll come back to that. And at the bottom line, if I could share any news or any kind of info with creators like me who are kind of monetizing their creative work, it's that you have to get your stuff online. You can't really expect people to find you like organically or anything like that. You have to actually like make sure that you've got like a wide variety of stuff online, because it works like magic in a way. Like people they'll stumble upon your work in a way from the weirdest angles. Like search engines you've never heard of will direct traffic to your Patreon page or your site. Patreon itself doesn't have very good SEO, but if you get your music out onto get them onto Spotify and get them onto these services, that really helps your SEO. And you've got to just kind of be constant about it, like the way I show up here every day and do this type of work. This is how I'm starting to see returns on all of the music that I've made over the time. Looks like I've got a problem with this. Something went wrong. Please try again later. That's a bummer. I doubt it's saved draft. I might have to do this again. Okay, doesn't matter. Yeah, shit, that's a bad one. Just spent like half an hour uploading this 3 gig file. That's the end of that. Okay, we'll try that again some other time, no problem. Okay, so let's get back onto this. Where were we? We are mixing. No, we're pretty much done with the mixing. What I'm going to do now is just double check that it's ready to bounce. So I think it is ready to bounce, and we need a title for this track, so let's get on that. What can we call this track? Hey, Jada, Hari. Yeah, the stream is super laggy today, man. I'm sorry about that. I'm working on it. One thing that I've done is stopped uploading in the background, so it should get better now. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Hang on a second, Hari. Hang on, I want to talk to you, bro. Yeah, let's get the chat box up there and just make sure that the chat box URL is correct. A little bit disorganized today. Okay, there we go. Cool. Yeah, so I'm mixing and I'm really, well, I was trying to do some releasing now, like actually get one of the new products on Patron, but it wasn't working. So now I'm just going to go on to the next track in the series so that I can continue preparing them for release. I'm not going to do the bouncing now. Normally I bounce the master out, I bounce out the video, but I'm finding that if I try and do that while I'm streaming, then it creates a crappy video and a crappy master bounce. So I'm just going to prepare everything, which includes coming up with titles for these tracks. So let's come up with a title for this track. Any ideas? Swagger. Boombox. Now boombox is more like hip hop. I need like a rock, some synthwave, cock rock, sort of metal game action. What does this make you think of? This sound? Leaping Tiger. Leaping Tiger Fury. Fury of the Leaping Tiger. Born a Tiger. Born a Tiger, got it. Cool, this is 119 BPM. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I'm editing the metadata for this track, so I've just named it Born a Tiger. And it's what is it in? What key is it in? So I've lost power there. Keys that do F sharp minor. Okay, let's do F sharp minor. Oh, there it is. It's this one. I've already done the master and the video, and okay, I've got to actually change this one. But yeah, this is the track that I've already. Let's just delete that. I don't need that now. Cool. All right, we'll come back to all of that stuff. Let's go on to track 3. This is by far like the most fun stuff for me, at least. Sorry about the laggy stream, guys. I'm actually just going to do a little quick disconnect, reconnect. I think that's going to help. So just bear with me. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Are we back? I think we may be back. I'm looking good with 0 drop frames. Oh, it looks like maybe we have got some shitty drop frames. Bummer. I'm gonna kill that. And oh shit, that's bad, man. Okay. Well, onwards and forwards. Sorry to put you through this, guys. Yeah. Just monitoring the stream health for a second. Nah, it's definitely not working in my favor. a speed test. I've got plenty of juice in the engine. Anyway, come back to that. All right. Internet connection issue. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Only 14 down and 3 up. So there's something wrong with my connection at the moment. That explains it. Ain't much I can do. Sorry about that. Okay. In the meantime, let's get on with it. That one sounds kind of nice. Unfortunately, Stream's not really allowing me to do a very good rendition of it. But yeah, I'm just going to crack on, basically. That's all I can do. Right now, what I'm doing is mixing down what I've called track 3. That reminds me, let's just go ahead and change the title of my upcoming GTA 80s montage. Track 1 we want to call Burning Rubber. Track 2 we're going to call Born a Tiger. Okay, cool. Finish those off in a minute. Now what I'm doing is just adding another layer to the bass on this track, which is sounding a little bit hidden. What I want to do is just get an operator in here, which is an instrument, of course, and just get a raw operator sound in this chain over here. Okay, let's hear it on its own. Now this bass, it's actually 2 layers. One of them's that, and one of them's that. So it's actually got a 5th layer to it. And I'm going to change that to a sort of square. Not a square. That's better. Now we take it down 12 dB. Let's take it down 18 dB. Oh, that's scratching out here. Not sounding nice at all. Crunching, crunching. Crunchy, crunchy. Saving that, and let's get on with the rest of it. Okay, cool. Yeah, so sorry about the stream quality today, guys. It's been internet weather has been badly hasn't really allowed me to do anything cool today. It's tripped me up actually, so it's just part of the the independent creator struggle is like dealing with stuff like that. All I want to do is provide like good quality, you guys, and I'm limited by these types of things. Let's get rid of everything in here that is not being used. Maybe that's a good start. Hats, ARP, MIDI, all of this stuff, all of that. Toms not being used. This pad, no thanks. Any better? Okay. And crunch. Oof, what an absolutely shitty stream. It's not worth carrying on like this. I need to just make another plan here. So yeah, begging your pardon for today's stream, everybody. I will be back tomorrow, same time, 2 p.m. UTC. Hopefully with some better internet weather. As you can see, my if I run a speed test, you'll see it's very, very poor quality. Lower than usual. Not sure what's going on. Let's just run it together and see. But yeah, I mean, no excuse really. Yeah, there we go. It's pretty shitty quality. Can't run a stream with this kind of thing. Better just put the time into getting a good product out, good quality production, which I'm going to focus on now. So yeah, today I showed up. Today I tried. Harry, thank you so much for showing up and pointing out the problem to me. It always does help. Just look at that, 0.1 or 2 megs per second. That's not going to cut it. And then this Ableton setup too is also giving me crap, so I'm going to have to freeze some tracks and do stuff like that. So